everybody, it's Brittany, and today I am going to be doing the Blackheart Beauty reviews on the Troublemaker Eyeshadow Palette. And the change your look in an instant doesn't have a name, I guess. It's just their lip kit in cocoa. I probably won't be doing it on my actual lips this time because I have a nice ombre lip going on, and they're really hard to do, especially when you use liquid lipstick, which is what I like to do because then it stays longer. Anyways, alright, let's start by opening this package. Alright, so this is in the color Cocoa, and it comes with a metallic lip gloss, a matte lip cream, and then the liner. Now, some of you might be disappointed, or some of you might get upset that I'm not actually going to be putting this on my lips, but it's... Sorry. I really like this color. So, everything's falling apart. So, you get your pencil, which is your basic sharpening pencil. I personally prefer the roll-up ones, just because they're easier to use. You don't have to sharpen them. And these ones, to me, always seem to dry out quicker. So, I mean, they can be sharpened, but they still dry out. And then it feels like a waste because you got to sharpen them just to get them soft again. So, I'm going to actually just swatch it, and I will tell you that this is very smooth. It doesn't take a lot. Here, let's see if I can get you a little closer and a little further. So, does it take a lot to get it to go? It's very soft. Not the softest that I've ever had, but it's also not hard and hard to use. The other one is the liquid lipstick, which the top is being weird, and I guess these aren't going to have a color on them just because these are all in the Lip Kit Cocoa, so I guess they're all supposed to be just cocoa. So, has your regular doe foot, and I will put that here. It is a little bit streaky, but I'm pretty sure that it's buildable, and it's not intolerable. Now, I won't be able to tell you if it's how it feels on the lips, obviously, because I'm not putting it on my lips, but when I do use it, because I will let you know. Alright, so new camera angle, and if any of you have been here for one video other than this, you know that this is my life. This is my common occurrence. Always, for some reason, I can never ever in my videos ever get anything out and done before the camera dies. Something malfunctions. Well, maybe one or two, but for the most part, every time. Anyways, so I've put this on, and it's already dried, and as you can see, it's really emphasizing the lines and everything on my hand. So, to me, that would indicate that it might not be the most comfortable wear, but my hand is has a lot more texture to it than my actual lips do, so it's quite possible that I am wrong. But like I said, or maybe I said because the camera died, I will link in the description down below if I've used it before this video goes up, and if it hasn't, I will update you in another video. Alright, and then the last item is this one, which is the metallic gloss, and I'm going to swatch it under it first, which it looks like this, and then I'm also going to swatch it on top. Okay, so this actually makes the color a little stand out a little bit more, or the color seem, I guess, more opaque, for lack of a better word, which I guess that's not a bad word, could be worse. I could say makes it more hardy or something, but yeah. So it makes it a little darker. This is what it looks like over the actual lip color, and this is what it looks like by itself. I actually prefer this look here as opposed to, here, let me do another swatch of just this one. I do, so this is the color by itself, the matte one, and then this is the gloss by itself. I do like them both better together than I do separate. So I will probably be using these together. I don't know if I'm going to be using this. I'm not really a lip liner kind of person. I tend to wear an ombre lip, which is what I have on now. Which, yeah, now you can see it. Alright, and then the next item that I'm going, oh, we're going to just smack the camera because that's what we do. I'm going to wipe this off my hand. I've been missing my wipes in the last few videos, and because I misplaced them, and then I kept forgetting to, like, I moved them, and then I kept forgetting to put them back, so I, like, would end up with swatches. Like, the second video, I ended up with, like, arm swatches all over the dang place, and it's like, Brittany, get your wipes out, because that's what you do. Alright, so the next one was going to be this Troublemaker palette. It's in a aluminum case. I like it. It feels sturdy. Not really, it's sturdy. You open it up, and it does have a mirror. It does have the film over it right now, which I probably won't take off just because I don't have a use to take it off. And then these are the colors that you get. And again, as always, I will be starting from here over. And let me get this plastic thing off. Now, I have high hopes for this. With Blackheart Beauty, though, everything is kind of hit and miss. I have gotten a couple of really good palettes out of it. I think it was the Unicorn Blood and then the Interstellar one. And the little baked eyeshadow one that kind of looks like the Galaxy baked eyeshadow one. And those are really, really good. But the Pastel Dreams one, that one wasn't good. That one was, unfortunately, was crap. It was not pigmented at all. I've used it, but mostly I use it as a base. Like, I'll use, if for some reason it's on top of my palettes, and I just grab it because I need a white base to start off with, or something to set my actual primer, then I'll grab it. But for the most part, it actually just sits over here on my desk area, just because it's got unicorns on it and it's cute. So, anyways, so I have high hopes for it because I've only had one dud, and most of them are really good, so I guess we'll see. So I'm going to start with the first one, which is a reddish color, a burgundy, sorry, and it's called Americana, so we're going to start down here. And that is that. It is, it is a little bit chunky, but it seems like, all in all, it's a good color. And I am, in case anybody's wondering, I will be wiping my finger off between swatches. Alright, so this next one is what appears to be matte black, and it's called Leather. And this one is not very good. As you can see, it's going to take more than one coat, but these are all soft. I will say that all of these shadows, so far at least, are very soft. So, this is Leather. Next we have Reject. I kind of like that name, but at the same time I don't. And again, these are kind of chunky, but I mean, look at this. It's very shiny. This could probably be used as a highlighter if you really wanted like a weird green, unique highlighter. So, next we have, doesn't show up very well. Here, let me see if I can scoot in a little more intimately. So, that one was Reject. And then we have, what was this one? Oh, VIP, sorry. VIP, which is a navy blue. It does seem like it's shimmery. Sorry if I keep like, I'm wiping them off in between. This one is a shimmery color, and it too is a little bit chunky, if you can see. But like I said, if you look at it, it's chunky, but it blends pretty nicely. And finger swatches are always, in my opinion, for the most part, they are chunky. I mean, you're digging your finger into it. Usually you'd be using a brush and tapping it off, because everybody taps the excess off. So really, I mean, when something comes out chunky when you're doing a finger swatch, to me it's normal. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other palettes out there that I don't currently possess that are not, they don't leave the chunks. Well, it's not really chunky, but you know what I mean, where your initial swatch at the top is a little chunkier than the rest, but I think that's normal, at least for me. If it's not, then I'm wrong. The next one is Hardcore, which is a gray color, and it's actually really pretty. I like it. I actually think that it's not too much lighter than this one, which is it's not a good thing to say, because you want your black to be black, but I'm not going to complain. Don't like complaining. Alright, this next one is Studded, and this is a silver, and I actually like the way it looks in the pan, and not the way it looks on my arm. Let's see, let's do a second one. I don't really like doing two swatches. Yeah, it's just not. I don't know if it's the lighting in here. It could be. Hold on. Can you see it better? No. I'm just going to leave that on. Alright, so that one was Studded. Oh, sorry. I almost did that without wiping my finger off. This one is called Anti. And this is a white, and I can tell you right now, it's not going to make me happy. Yeah. It's very, very light. Alright, hold on one second. Sorry. I have a Dachshund and Chihuahua mix, and he barks at the wind. So I had to kick him out. Hold on. Sorry. That time it was the X and Y mix that is also known as Man, and... Wait, is that Man? Hold on. Yes, it's Man. Sorry, I had a brain moment. You'd think I would know this, but I didn't. But yes, also known as a man, decided to come into this room and bug me, which is also my husband. Anywho's, so, moving on. Yeah, white's gone. I couldn't even tell you where it was if I wanted to. Oh, there we go. Now we're showing up. Alright, so this next color is a matte burgundy, and it is called Mainstream. Trying not to get it in that white that no one can see. It's pretty. I like it. It's a little bit, it's not very opaque. It's kind of, but I like it. I really do. Now this one, I really like the color of it. This would actually probably make a really good contour color for me. See, it is chunky still, but like I said, it blends out really nice. That one's called Riot, and I'm running out of arm because for some reason I need to start here. I must have small arms. I'm looking at myself in this other mirror like, do I have a small arm? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, the next one is Glam, and this one is a pinky rose color, and wow. I like look down to look at the color and I come back and wow, I like this color. I like it a lot. Alright, two more colors and then we're done. So this next color is called Alt, which I'm assuming is they're trying to go for like alternate. And it is a gray, but this is more of a darker gray than this one, which I don't know. It's got more of a black undertone, whereas this one has more of a green, actually, if you look at it. This one kind of has a greener undertone as opposed to this one, which has more of a blue-black undertone. And this one was Alt, and then the last color is... Oh, what? Nope. We're going to get it again. We're going to start over. Sorry. And this one is Spiked. Now, it appears that a lot of these colors are similar, which I kind of don't like about the palette, but at the same time, they're not too similar. Like, this one, for some reason, is showing up really orange. I guess it's more of a brick, whereas opposed to this one has more of a pink. See, because, like, these two kind of look similar. This one, I mean, on camera, it appears to be darker. I don't know, it could be here. Let me turn this light off again. Oh! Sorry. So, it does actually appear to be more red than this one. This one is more of an orange, and this one is more of a red. Then we got these two grays here, which, yes, they're different undertones, but do you need two grays in a palette? I mean, and then this black, which isn't very impressive, but, I mean, the colors that they do have a full range of colors, in here. That is it. Wait. Yeah, no. What am I doing? I was like, wait, is there two purples? Did I swatch this? Did I start and end this? Oh, I almost forgot the under part of my arm. Did I do this wrong? What's going on? But, no. All in all, I say this palette is a decent palette. I'd have to say that this color, well, Americana, I do like Reject, even though it doesn't really show up too good on camera. I like the color. It's something that I'll use. And it's a lot of the shimmery ones on here would be great for highlighting if you're into the kind of colored highlights. I personally like more of a natural color. It doesn't necessarily have to be a natural glow, but I like it to be more of a natural color. But they're fun to play with every now and again. I have the unicorn one, and I love it, and I play with it every now and again, but it's not something that I would go out, you know, and wear every single day. So, hold on, I'm trying to turn that back on. But as far as the textures of these are very soft. I do like that. I think with all of them, I don't remember about the pastel one, if it was soft or not. I mean, I could touch it again. It's sitting right there, but I don't feel like it. But for the most part, I want to say that these palettes actually are pretty decent. So I'll use this. Like I said, this color right here I think would make a great contour color on me. This color was amazing. So is this one. I like the color of this one. And these grays weren't too bad. And the silver was really nice too. So the shimmers, I think they're doing their shimmers right, which from what I understand, shimmers are easier to produce, so that could be why they're great. Not exactly sure. But all in all, would I recommend this palette? Not as a standalone palette. Not if this is like, I don't have anything, I'm starting out new, and I need a palette to kind of get me by or to experiment with until I feel more comfortable. No, this is not going to be the palette for you. But if it's something that you wanted to do as an addition to other palettes that you currently have, I say yes. This is a good palette to add into your collection because some of the colors are very pretty. Some of the colors are very opaque. Some of them aren't though, which is why I said this would be an addition palette, not a standalone. So that's my opinion. Take it as you will. I don't like being negative either, so if you don't agree with me, that's perfectly fine. I know that a lot of the colors were very patchy, but those were the matte colors, and I don't really use matte colors too often. More or less, those are for blending, so, I mean, to me, it would be fine. And plus, you can make any palette work, technically. Any color that you have, any palette that you have, you can make it work if you know what you're doing and you take the time. So even the colors on here, like the black on here, would be great. For example, right now I have this darker purple. If I wanted to use this purple, but I wanted to darken it in my crease, I could use this black with it because this black isn't very opaque. So if I mixed a little bit of the black in with, oh, now it won't close. What's going on? Oh, there it goes. So if I mixed the black in with the purple, it would make the purple darker without overpowering it. So the black then becomes useful. Same thing with the gray. If you wanted to tone it down a little bit, then you could use those grays and they'd be perfectly fine. So like I said, it's all based on what you want to do with your makeup, what looks you want to go for, etc., etc. So I'm going to use this one, but I have, for some reason, I have a ton of palettes in there, but I tend to gravitate towards these Blackheart Beauty ones, and I don't know why. I think it's because it was such a shock when I initially started using them that they were so good, and nobody's ever talking about them. I mean, it's probably because you have to go to Hot Topic to buy them, and I never even knew Hot Topic sold makeup until I was looking for things for a dress on there that I wanted to purchase. And I was like, they sell makeup? I want makeup. I'm going to buy some. I want to try these. And they became a surprise. So, anyways, take with it what you will. I'm going to end this video here. I hope all of you beautiful unicorns enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah!